Dairy farmers are considered the OG environmentalists. Welcome to my family's dairy farm. Let's look at a few ways that my family is caring for our land. First, we utilize contour planting, which means we plant row crops and perennials in alternating layers following the natural topography of the land. This helps secure the soil. In other fields, we use cover crops like alfalfa, barley, peas, and rye. An added bonus to using cover crops is that we can harvest them and use them as feed for our cows. In return, the cows provide us with manure that can be applied to our fields and used as fertilizer. All of these help my family preserve our land for future generations.
Producing safe, nutritious food is very important to dairy farmers and consumers. The commitment to safety begins at the farm. While farmers and veterinarians occasionally need to provide antibiotics to cows, the milk from animals treated with antibiotics cannot enter the food supply. In fact, milk is tested up to 3 times before it can be processed to ensure it is free of antibiotics. The preliminary tests are done by farmers and milk truck drivers on the farm. The final test is done before the milk truck can unload at the processing company by lab technicians like me. Once milk is tested and approved, it can be unloaded and created into wholesome products like yogurt and cheese. Dairy foods follow high quality standards and are produced responsibly.
Chocolate milk is the perfect beverage to consume after exercise. Because of Milk's nutritional package, it's a one-stop shop for athletes and fitness enthusiasts alike to meet the 3 R's of recovery: rebuild, refuel, and rehydrate. Milk is not only a great source of natural protein, but it also contains carbohydrates and electrolytes, which are great at replenishing the nutrients in your body while building both your bones and muscles. Now, whether you are just beginning your fitness journey or are a seasoned athlete, it's important to remember that dairy products help you rebuild, refuel, and rehydrate both your body and mind. Whenever I go for my runs, I always make sure to refuel with a cold, refreshing glass of chocolate milk, and I highly recommend it to you as well.
Dairy foods are a one-stop shop, helping provide consumers with energy throughout the day. Milk, cheese, and yogurt provide a source of high-quality protein because they contain the optimal amount of essential amino acids that the body can't make on its own. Protein helps cure hunger and helps you feel satisfied longer. Research supports that growing bodies benefit from higher protein diets for not only athletic and fitness performance, but also for weight management and healthy aging. Some of my favorite dairy snacks are cheese sticks, ice cream, and chocolate milk. Including some of these dairy products into your diet for you as a consumer will help you get lots more protein into your diet and also be able to consume dairy products.
Dairy foods also boost your immune system and support digestive health. A strong immune system leaves you feeling better no matter what comes your way. Milk and other dairy products contain natural sources of immunity-boosting nutrients like zinc and protein. Did you know that dairy foods contain 13 essential nutrients? Talk about a winning element to my favorite foods. There's more scientific evidence on fermented dairy products like yogurt, with live cultures that benefit gut health. Dairy foods containing probiotics are good for your gut and good for your health.
Did you know that if you're lactose intolerant, you can still consume real dairy products? Since becoming lactose intolerant myself, I love that I can still find ways to consume some of my favorite dairy products. There are a variety of options for me to choose from. Natural cheeses like cheddar, mozzarella, and Swiss are naturally low lactose and can still be enjoyed by those who are sensitive to lactose. Another popular option is lactose-free milk, which is widely available in grocery stores. I'm so glad that I can still enjoy the taste of the dairy foods I love without the lactose.
Over the past decade, improvements in technology have made the dairy industry both more sustainable and more efficient. Today, farmers have options. Some farmers have chosen to embrace robotic milkers, which fully automate the milking process. Others have opted to use activity trackers in the form of either a collar or an ear tag. These activity trackers track the number of steps a cow takes in a day, as well as the time that she spends eating, resting, and more. These trackers also allow a farmer to tell if a cow is sick days before she looks sick. Finally, we also have automatic feeders for both cows and baby calves. These automatic feeders help to keep our cows and calves with plenty of feed, and we have achieved this through the new technologies that make all of this possible.
Sustainability starts with us. Dairy farm families have a long-term commitment to environmental care. Dairy farmers like myself reuse well water to cool our milk. That water is then given to our cows instead of being dumped down the drain. Some dairy farms use anaerobic digester systems that convert manure into clean, renewable energy. This energy is then used to power their homes, their farms, and their communities. In recent decades, the dairy community reduced the carbon footprint of milk by 63% by environmental practices. Dairy farmers support practices that make economic sense, help the environment, and care for our communities and our planets.
High-quality dairy products start with top-notch animal care. No matter the size of the farm, all dairy farmers are committed to caring for their animals. Farmers work with a team of experts, like veterinarians, animal nutritionists, and more, to help keep their cows healthy and comfortable. Cows always have access to fresh feed and water. Dairy cows receive periodic checkups, vaccinations, and prompt treatment of illness. Farmers keep their cows cool in the summertime and warm in the winter with thermostats and fans. Farmers can use a variety of bedding options like straw, sand, shavings, and even water beds. Every day is a day at the beach for these cows.
Calves are the foundation for the future of dairy farms. Our farmers are committed to working hard and caring for their calves each and every day. Within the first 12 hours of life, calves are fed colostrum to supply them with all the essential antibodies that will keep them healthy. Farmers also feed calves milk replacer or milk for an average of 8 weeks to help the calves continue to receive essential nutrients until they transition to grain. Caring for calves is my favorite chore on the farm, as each calf has a unique personality and I love to watch them grow. Bedding the calves regularly is important for these calves, as well as providing them with access to fresh water and food. I know that I'm going to have a good day when I get to spend time on the farm taking care of calves.